Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys, and we're talking about quite an interesting episode that is about to go down in the Anupama series. Guys, this episode is quite very interesting, so please don't go anywhere, watch the video to the very end to find out the drama that is about to unfold in the Anupama series this time around. But before I continue to the video guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama, Kinjal, Kavya and Ba comes home. Then Babuji asks where are the kids. Kinjal says they are in the park with Dimpy. Then Anupama tells Babuji that she has brought something to eat. Vanrat asks her to sign on the papers. Then Anupama asks what is it. Vanrat then says it is Shah's house papers and there is your right also, return it. Babuji says Vanrat wanted to give the house to the builder and says you will get your share. Vanrat then says what share and says she has gone with Anuj and tells that she shall ask the share from Anuj or her boss. He asks her to sign. Then Anupama refuses to sign. Vara says you went from there breaking relations with everyone, but I have to take care of everyone. Then Anupama tells that she don't want money, flat or anything. She says she wants politeness, manners and behavior. So he asks what do you want? Anupama then asks him to request and then she might think to sign. Vara requests her to sign on NOC for the family and grandson please. Then Anupama says okay. She sees to sign and says she has two conditions. Vanrat asks her to say what and says you have done silver for so many years and might want something. Paki then says everyone wants a share. Toshu then says she is herself selfish and taunts us. And Palma then says it is not your mistake. You people don't have any intelligence and status. Vanrat asks her to say. Then Anupama says my first condition. Whatever you get in exchange of the house, money, penthouse, flat or anything, and says amongst that, the big share will be of Ba and Babuji. She says son might be Shavran Kuma, but parents shall not leave their share, as there is no trust of life and people. She tells Babuji that until they have a share in the house, they will have respect and value, so she will not let them leave their share. Babuji and Ba get emotional. Then Anupama says even Dimpy will have her share, even if she marries or not, but she will get her own share. She says if you agree to my sayings, then search for a lawyer and get these things written on the stamp paper. Till then, keep this NOC safely. In another scene, Paki tells Toshu that Dimpy has taken Babuji and Anupama on her side. She is so oversmart. She says now she will get the share and will marry Titu. Toshu then says technically she shall get Sama's share. So Paki says when she is Dimpy Sama Shah. Then she says Tapish has so much money, but she shall go to him. She asks him to do something and says it is not pizza piece but property and asks him to do something. Dimpy is standing on the door and comes to keep something on the table. Then she says she is hurt that her family thinks her this way. She says she doesn't want any property and asks them to take it. But Paki asks her not to act and says everyone wants a share. Dimpy then says I just want Ansh and says you can keep the dance academy if you want. Toshi says it is of mommy. He then asks if she can sign on the papers that she doesn't want anything. Paki says she is a liar. Dimpy then says get the papers ready, I will sign in front of all the family. Paki gets happy while Toshi says she said that she will sign in front of the family and mommy will not let her sign. In another scene, Anuj looks at Kuta and thinks it is Anupama's favorite color. A flashback is shown, but Anupama tells Anuj that it's their first project after marriage. So he asks what will I get? She says Prasad. She asks about his favorite color and he guesses it wrong. Then Anupama gives him blue color Kuta to wear. He romances with her and then the flashback ends. He says it was a similar Kuta like this. Shruti comes there and asks Anuj to wear her choice of Kuta. She touches and pulls the Kuta accidentally and it tears, but Anuj says it is okay. Dimpy then comes and Anupama running and says she got the letter from the superstar chef. Kavya says she will read and gets happy that Anupama is selected. Toshi then asks if this is a superstar chef competition. and laughs at Anupama. He says they have provoked you and you shall see big dreams, but it shouldn't be big that others laugh at you. He says the competition will be tough and asks her to add tadka in spice and chutney. Then Vara says it is not Joshi Behan's cookery and asks if you know the international cuisines. You don't even know the names. Paki then says they will ask you to make dishes which you might not know. Vara then says many things are needed: looks, confidence, communication skills, presentation and others, and says sorry to say that it is not your cup of tea. Paki then asks Anupama to back off and says everyone will laugh at you. But Toshu laughs and says you will become a joke while trying to get famous. Varan asks her to be on the earth and don't try to touch the sky, else she will fall down. Anupama then tells that if anything is determined, and then nothing is impossible. She says whatever dares to try can touch the moon and come back, and people like you do just argue. She says she will try even if she loses, and she will have thought that at least she has done something. She says the people who tries never loses, they either win or learn something. Then Anupama's song plays. Kinjal, Kavya, Dimpy and Babuji clap for her, even Ba then claps for her, while Dimpy makes the chef hat with paper and makes Kavya it. Anupama then laughs. Aadhya then comes to take water while Anuj kisses her on her forehead and says thank you for saying sorry to Anu. She says, I said sorry as you asked me, but don't expect anything from me. She says I can never forgive her and can't give her old place back, so don't push me. She says I didn't like Paris with you and says mommy let me die for her. So she says she doesn't want to have any relationship with them. She then says Shruti has invited Anupama and her family and it is good that she will get the closure. She tells that mommy will see you take rounds with Shruti and we understand that you are officially of Shru. She then says I can share you only with Shruti and says it is a new beginning and closure of past chapters. In another scene, Yasdeep hears Vikram telling him about the expenses and repair work. Then Anupama comes here and gives them sweets. She shows them the letter. Then Rahul, Vikram and Yasdeep are happy. Anupama asks, shall I take half-day leave to go for audition? She then says, I didn't run behind money, but money will be useful. Vikram then says, you will become famous. But Anupama says, our spice and chutney will be famous too. She tells Vikram that this all happened due to you. Then Vikram and Rahul go, while Anupama tells Yasdeep that she will never forget whatever they have done for her, and she is doing this thinking her as her own. She says she has a feeling that she will get the investor for the restaurant. So guys, this is what went down on this episode. Vanraj and the family always taunting Anupama. But regardless, Anupama stood her ground on this one. I just love the confidence and how she replied them. So guys, what do you think about this episode, guys? And what do you think about Anuj, Shruti and Aadhya's case? Guys, please drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I'll see you guys on my next video.